A donkey named Dior is his friend, and Kanga and Little Roo. There's Rabbit and Piglet, and there's Owl, but most of all, Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the... Well, here's my review of Winnie the Pooh. Hello everyone, it's Lance from CinematicGalaxy here. I haven't made any videos in a while. I've just been, preoccupied with other, more important things in my life. But anyway, I'm here now, and I'm reviewing the film Winnie the Pooh, which came out earlier this summer on the same day as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. I did not see this in theaters, I'll admit. I saw Harry Potter instead. I just couldn't pass that up. But I always wanted to see Winnie the Pooh, and I was excited about it ever since I heard about it. So anyway, actually what I did, after work sometime last week, I actually went out and bought this film on a blind buy without ever having seen it. But it got such good reviews and stuff that I just was almost 100% sure that I was going to love it. I absolutely loved this movie. I loved every minute of it. I was just transported back to my childhood, transported back to being 5, 6 years old. I really love that they stuck true to their roots. They just gave you a simple, fun, happy, entertaining story that, somewhere along the way you just learn a great message. I love the storybook style of this film. This film is modeled after the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which came out in 1977. It's a compilation of 3 featurettes, and it's just classic. It's definitely a classic. And this film is modeled after that same style. John Cleese is the narrator, and he does a great job. He's really good for this type of thing. And all the voices for the characters, a few of them are different from what we've heard before. They fit the characters, and I think people can get used to them. The film actually has a very good script. It surprised me. Well, it didn't really surprise me, but I actually did laugh out loud to myself a few times at certain scenes in this film. And what's great about this movie, it's a Winnie the Pooh film, but you see so many animated movies these days that have that over-the-brow type humor that only adults will really get, and I like that. I love that in a lot of movies, like Pixar movies and stuff. But Winnie the Pooh's never been about that, and I like that this film, especially being made coming out in 2011, it doesn't try to be like that. Also, the songs in this film are sung by Zooey Deschanel, who's an actress that I really like, and she actually does a very good job. Her voice has a sort of retro quality to it that fits classic style Disney movies. So I thought she was fine, and the songs themselves I actually really enjoy. I found myself humming the Baxon song. They're not like great Broadway classic songs like Beauty and the Beast or The Little Mermaid, but for Winnie the Pooh, they do what they need to do, and they're fun. My favorite characters, by the way, I've always loved Tigger and Eeyore the most for some reason. I love Pooh, but Tigger and Eeyore, those are definitely my favorites. The film is only 63 minutes long, not including the short, which was very good, by the way, The Ballad of Nessie. But anyway, it's only 63 minutes long. That's kind of got some flack from people, but watching the film, I think the running time is great. Yeah, I would have loved more, but it's a Winnie the Pooh film. It has an incredibly simple story, and I feel like, it kind of, the fact that it was shorter kind of heightened the impact that this film had on me, because by the time it was over, I just felt so, it was like a sweet, quick journey back to being a child. And 63 minutes, I was completely fulfilled by the end of this film. You know, it did everything that I wanted it to do. The story ended on a satisfying note, so I don't think the running time is a problem at all. It just has a very classic feel, even though it's a little faster paced than the original featurette, but it still has a very classic feel. You can tell it's inspired by the old stories by A.A. Milne and the old Disney featurettes. So I'm going to go ahead and give it an A. You know, I absolutely enjoyed myself. I'm a huge fan of classic Disney, all this kind of stuff, and this film was just exactly what I wanted. I'm so glad I bought it. It's a great movie for people to show their kids. Introduce your kids to Winnie the Pooh. Show them this film. They will love it. Trust me. And you'll enjoy it too. So, you know, if you're an adult who's nostalgic about their childhood or a teenager, and you know you've loved Winnie the Pooh in the past, I mean, you're really gonna reconnect with the 100-Acre Wood and with these characters again. I really had a blast with it. It just makes me so happy. It reminds me so much of being a little kid when everything was just a wonder to me. And anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please like if you liked it. And anyway, stay tuned for my next view. This is Lance from Cinematic Galaxy, signing off.